babies and boo things. Let's get this motherfucker kicked off. We both running late. We both fucking worthless this morning. And it is no better time to get advice from the two of us than right motherfucking now. Let's go.
I'm way more worthless than you right now. At least you called me and was like, hey, you know what time it is, right? Wake your ass up. Let's go. And I'm like, give me a few minutes. We gonna do this. All right. So here's where we're at. This is what we're gonna do. Get them motherfucking start sit questions in. We got the right answers for you, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Jeremy Powell said,
Powell.
yeah, hell yeah. Thank you so much.
He's beautiful too.
You see my hat, Jeremy Powell? For me, it was one of those kind of nights, okay? It was fun though. Good morning, everybody. Can you see it? Read it to me.
Morning, boys. Gio or Melvin Gordon, and then another one, Russ or Murray, both standard leagues.
Okay. I think I will still go with Giovanni Bernard, regardless that it is a standard league. But my throat hurts. Damn.
Man, that one's nasty. I think you got to go Melvin Gordon.
No.
I think you do. I just think he has a lot more upside than Bernard, especially in a standard league. I would go Melvin Gordon there. But then again, I'm probably trying to do whatever I got to do to not start Gio Bernard in a standard league. If it were PPR, I would look at it a little bit differently. I go Melvin Gordon in that one.
Okay. Russ or Kyler Murray? I'm going to go Kyler Murray. He's my number one quarterback of the week. So both of these guys are always going to be top 5 potential guys. But this specific week is going to be Russell Wilson for me. Kyler Murray for me. But I love both of them.
You looking good, but the thing is, they're playing each other. So give me whoever's slinging it against that Seahawks D, man. That's how I feel. I picked Kyler Murray as well, but you are looking really, really, really good at the quarterback position, and hopefully that can compensate for some of the lack of production from Gio and or Melvin Gordon.
So you could take one of these quarterbacks, even if it's not the one that you love the most, and you could take him and you go swap him out for some guys, man. Like take those 2 players and take a quarterback and a flex player and go get you a starter, baby. Make some trades.
Yeah, and I bet you, with it being a standard league, I bet you could take one of those guys and get you a pretty damn good running back.
Jason Hammond, man, like this ain't nothing new, baby. We still did the research.
Yeah, baby, just give us the questions. Look, I'll make sure you all right, Jason Hammond. Joey will be okay. He got this. He just needs to shake his head a little bit, wake up a little bit, but we good to go. Let's go.
Jeffrey Beavers, I miss your sexy ass. God, where you
I miss
been?
Jeff Beavers too, baby.
Big Ben or Tom Brady? Who you got?
Give me fucking Brady all day in this one.
Yeah.
I love Big Ben. I also love the Tennessee Titans defense, and I think that's going to be a really solid matchup this week. I'm actually really looking forward to that game. I think Brady has the potential to make it rain on the Raiders this week.
Okay, I don't hate it because I like both of these guys this week. I'm going to go with Big fucking Ben. I don't think that the Tennessee Titans defense is that good. What we recognize when you hear the Titans defense, you think maybe like these guys are good, but not against the quarterback. I'm ready to start Big Ben this week with fucking confidence. If I got Deontay Johnson, I'm starting him too because it's going to happen this week. So for me, it's Big Ben, man, and I don't think the Tennessee Titans defense is as good as that they appear.
Yep. They haven't performed as well as they look on paper. You're absolutely right. I have a feeling they'll step up this week in this big conference matchup, but I don't think you can go wrong either way.
Tanyan or Juno, PPR. My answer is, who the fuck is Juno? Do you know? Do you know who
I don't know.
Juno? Okay, I don't know who Juno is, but if that's the case, I'm going to start Robert Tanyan. But tell me who we talking about. Is it Janu?
I bet it is Janu. And if it's Janu, you start Janu. That kid's a fucking beast.
Yeah, if it's Janu, start Janu for sure. Gio or Drake. Damn it, Casey, I hate you. This is your fault. I was wrong on Drake, guys. I was wrong.
Were you wrong?
I think I was. Last week, he kind of popped off against your Cowboys defense. And, a lot of that was mediocre production until the one long run that didn't make a shit in the game anyways, right? A garbage time rushing score.
For 75 yards.
Yeah, so.
Fucking Cowboys.
I think I would start Giovanni Bernard, and it's gross, but I was wrong on my high expectations of Drake. If you can move him, if he has a good game, if you can move him after today, I would.
I am probably starting Drake here, and I'm not feeling great about it. I don't think Drake is that good. I don't think the offense is catering to him in any capacity. Yeah, he had a good game last week. Everybody has a good game against the Cowboys. Look for, is J.D. McKissick on the waiver wire? Because I would start him both over these fools this week. But I'm going with Drake over Gio because Gio, again, just doesn't put a whole lot of confidence in me.
If Aaron Jones doesn't play, start Darrell Henderson or Adrian Peterson. I believe Aaron Jones is going to play. I think they will tone it back a little bit, give him a little bit more help than usual from Jones and, maybe even the other guy. So I think he's going to play. However, I'm going to start Darrell Henderson if by chance that's the case. Darrell Henderson looks like a good running back. He's been the guy. They gave Akers nothing last week. But again, we don't know what the fuck Sean McVay is doing every week. Week to week, he's like your Shanahan. Like, who's the guy this week?
We call those good coaches. It's like the exact opposite of Mike McCarthy, where you know what that motherfucker is doing every single play.
Yeah, absolutely. So is it Henderson or Adrian Peterson for you?
For me, Darrell Henderson hasn't lost his job to Cam Akers yet. Adrian Peterson lost his job last week, baby. It is DeAndre Swift time. It's Henderson, and it's not close.
Okay. You hate Henderson, though, man.
Yeah, I do, but, I mean, the volume dictates he gets the nod here where I think it's Swift time, man. I don't think we're going to see Adrian Peterson be the RB1 in that offense anymore, fantasy-wise at least.
Okay, yeah, I'm with it, baby. Linda McKinney, what's up?
What's up, girl?
Should I start Shenault or McKissick in my flex PPR? I'm going to go with McKissick here, man. Like, he's getting everything tossed to him out of the backfield. PPR, like, I feel he's super safe. I like him, and I like
Gibson.
Antonio Gibson, the guys whose name I always forget. Yeah, I like both of those this week. So, I mean, Shenault is a good little fucking gadget player. He's a project in the NFL. He's getting volume right now, and I like him as well. But McKissick's the guy here for me.
Easily McKissick. Start your offensive players that play against the Cowboys. I will say this, Dallas's defense is going to get a little bit of a shot in the arm this week, and they're starting to get a little bit healthier. Doesn't fucking matter. Start everybody against them. Everybody.
Word. Start 2, McKinnon, Claypool, T. Higgins, Justin Jackson. Shit. I'm gonna go ahead and sit T. Higgins. You got a bunch of really good flex options. I don't think either of them are gonna get you starting production here, like what you really want. But I feel like Justin Jackson has the safest floor and McKinnon has the safest floor, which we're talking about Shanahan again. So if you need safety, go Claypool and Justin Jackson. If you need, that's going to be my answer regardless. Claypool,
so for me, McKinnon is the smash fucking play here all day. Give me McKinnon. After that, it becomes really tough between Claypool and Jackson. I think Jackson has the floor, and I think Claypool has the ceiling. Give me McKinnon and Claypool.
Okay. Do you think Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets one more week of heavy workload? I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is the guy to own in that backfield. And I don't think it's for this week. I don't think it's for next week. I think Le'Veon Bell is not a concern of mine. All Le'Veon Bell did, in my opinion, is he made the other guys in that backfield irrelevant, which they already kind of were. So for me, that's it, man. I'm still high on Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Give me Clyde Edwards-Helaire for the next 10 weeks of fantasy football because he ain't going nowhere, baby. Top 5 NFL rusher right now. Yeah, maybe he can't break through and get it in the end zone. And Le'Veon Bell probably going to vulture some touchdowns from him. But to quote again, the greatest single line I've ever read in my fantasy life, Le'Veon Bell ain't bout nothing. Folks is spooked. Give me all the CE8 shares. Shout out to Clayton Crawford. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fucking go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire with confidence. And if you don't have confidence in him, trade him to somebody who does.
Hell yeah, Gronk or Fant. God.
I'm going to let you go on this one.
Give me Noah Fant. I think the one place you can beat the Kansas City Chiefs is over the middle. I think this is going to be a little bit of a shootout. The Broncos are going to need to throw that fucking thing, right? So if there's an area you can beat the Kansas City Chiefs on defense, it's over the middle. Give me Noah Fant. And I still don't think Gronk is going to do shit. I think he had a good week.
I think he's had a few good weeks. I think he finally got in the end zone. I think he's looked better week over week, the better player, and I think he will be the better tight end going forward. For this week, give me Gronk.
Casey Brown says DJ Moore, T. Higgins, or Mike Williams. I'm excited for Mike Williams, dude, with Justin Sherbert ready to launch that bitch downfield. I am really excited about Mike Williams. I think we finally are probably seeing what we expected to see. But in this case, go ahead and give me DJ Moore again. I know you're going to fucking disagree with me. I still think he is the number one in that offense. I think a little bit of touchdown luck has not swung his way. He had a great game last week. He had a great game the week before. If he scores another touchdown that week before, you're looking at him in a completely different way.
So don't get me wrong on DJ Moore. DJ Moore, without a shadow of a doubt to me, is the most talented wide receiver in that Carolina offense. He's the best wide receiver they have. They are fucking in love with Robbie Anderson. With that being said, I think DJ Moore is probably your safe play. If you need a ceiling play, I think I lean Williams or Higgins. But it is DJ Moore for me as well.
Yeah, okay. Brandon Cook, Schuster, or Jones? Pick
Junior. That's
Dude.
Marvin Jones.
Is it Marvin Jones?
I'm assuming since the junior's there.
Okay, if it's Marvin Jones Jr., I'm going to go ahead and drop him into the waiver wire and let somebody else have him because he's probably very worthy of having being rostered. But I think this is a guy that you can toss onto the waiver wire and not feel bad about it, and hopes that, hey, I'm going to pick up Juju Smith-Schuster, or I'm going to pick up Marvin Jones Jr., but I'm going to drop this guy. That gives you another guy to fucking go add. I don't think you're going to want Marvin Jones Jr. like down the stretch. You're never going to feel comfortable with that.
He's always a dart throw.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to go with Schuster and Brandon Cooks here.
100% agree.
Even though I do not love Juju Smith-Schuster, I think we're going to see the last of him with the Pittsburgh Steelers after this.
I think that's pretty bold. I don't think you'll see the last of him, but I will say this. I think there's a good chance by the end of the season, and I don't think it'll play out this way because I don't buy into Deontay Johnson the way you do, but I think you could easily see that guy being the third on the receiving depth chart at the end of this season.
It's already that way, let's face it. And he is in a contract year. He's not getting money. There were already rumors about him changing teams like in the offseason. I don't think he stays.
Okay.
I skipped one. I'm so sorry. Standard flex, Josh Kelly or Cooper Kupp?
Give me Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. Cooper fucking Kupp. Give me Cooper Kupp. It's Cooper Kupp for me, man. I'm not confident in Josh Kelly. Justin Jackson looks like the better guy out of that backfield right now. I think Josh Kelly's role did not change very much
whatsoever.
I think it's Cooper Kupp for me. And he's going to be touchdown dependent as always, but I'll take my chances there. Drew Michael Devaney, what's happening? What's up, babies?
Dynamite Drew, what's up, baby? I love yous too.
I love you more.
Shit, no, you don't. Dynamite Drew's my boy. I gave him a nickname.
Hell yeah, you did. We already answered this one, or is this from someone else?
I don't know, but if we haven't answered it already, I say Gronk. Joey says Fant.
Yeah, I may have just skipped. My bad. We're going to bench one here. Kenyon Drake versus the Seahawks. Ronald Jones, Josh Jacobs, A.J. Dillon.
It's A.J. Dillon all day for me, even if Aaron Jones does not play. And I would start Jamal Williams over A.J. Dillon. If you throw that when, let's say, Jones does play, you gotta bench Kenyon Drake.
I think Aaron Jones does play. I'm still going to bench Dillon, and I'm going to bench, Jamal Williams. So regardless, it's going to be – I'm starting the top three, and I'm benching A.J. Dillon regardless.
Well, if Aaron Jones plays, Aaron Jones will get that start over A.J. Dillon, and then they'll need to bench somebody else is what he's saying.
Yeah, for sure. I think Aaron Jones will play, though, so I would have that expectation.
So if Aaron Jones plays, who do you bench, Drake, Jones, or Jacobs?
Oh.
He's got all three of those Green Bay running backs. If Aaron Jones doesn't play, bench the Green Bay running back. If Aaron Jones plays, I think you bench Kenyon Drake.
I'm going to agree with you. Yeah, I'm agreeing.
If y'all notice, Ronald Jones is slowly but surely moving up in the fucking ranks of mine.
Dude, he's the running back 11. I don't know why the fuck you just will not realize that he's good. He's fucking good.
He's all right.
He's good.
He's all right.
Ben Kaiser, what's happening, my man? Cole, Tanyan, Humphreys, Cook, Tim Patrick, or DeMarcus Robinson. Pick two. I am going to go with give me Keelan Cole and DeMarcus Robinson this week.
fucking crazy. Give me
No.
Tim Patrick, who is absolutely the number one in this offense right now, and then probably Keelan Cole.
I think the matchup on who Tim Patrick's going to see in the secondary for the Kansas City Chiefs, I think that is a little bit better of a fucking matchup. Keelan Cole has been very quietly productive.
Yep.
He's the number one receiver in that offense, and it's not the usual suspect that you would think. DJ Chark's kind of taking a back seat right now to Keelan Cole. So
Yep.
It's going to be Colin Robinson for me. I like Robinson. I like any wide receiver in the Kansas City offense, but Tim Patrick would be my next guy because
I think Tim Patrick has the safest floor out of every one of those guys, and I also think he has a comparable ceiling.
Okay.
So Tim Patrick, man, like I've had to eat a lot of shit on him the last couple of weeks. It's like, man, fuck Tim Patrick. Who's Tim Patrick? Now I know who Tim Patrick is, and start that man.
No, see, I knew who he was last year, and I kind of liked him, but maybe I was a little bit early. Who knows? Morning, guys. Got to start 3. DK, Claypool, Diggs, Godwin.
Is it Goodwin or Godwin?
It's definitely Godwin, because Goodwin would not be a consideration here.
So it's definitely Diggs, 100%.
Yeah, it's definitely Godwin. It's definitely DK. You're going to have to bench the new hotness, Claypool. It is what it is. He's a fucking beast right now. He's doing his damn thing. I like the fucking kid. He's scoring rushing touchdowns. But you're going to have to sit him with these other 3 options. Am I wrong here?
Claypool's my boy. Like, I don't think there's anybody that is up on Claypool more than I am right now. I've been fucking shouting from the rooftops about Claypool. If there's anybody you pick Claypool over, it's Godwin, but I wouldn't do it.
All right, Casey Brown says TJ Hawkinson or Jonnu Smith. Give me TJ Hawkinson this week. Not close. I love it. Atlanta's defense fucking loves it. Give me TJ Hawkinson. I think he has a huge week this week, and it is Hawkinson for me, not close.
Give me Jonnu. It's not close. I still think Hawk hasn't established himself as somebody who I can rely on week in and week out. He absolutely has a juicy fucking matchup. I won't lie, but I think Jonnu is a must start every week.
What up, baby? Michael Thomas is bitch. Yeah, he's totally a fucking bitch.
That's all he has to say about that. What's up, Nasty Nate? One of the true serum OGs, somebody I hold near and dear. I love you, baby, and I'm with you. Fuck Michael Thomas.
Damn, fuck Michael Thomas. Matt Ryan or Justin Jefferson or Justin Herbert? Yeah.
Give me Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan? Okay.
It's close, though, because I have zero fucking confidence in the Jaguars D. I think Matt Ryan and the Falcons get their second win in a row this week against the Lions.
Okay. I really like Justin Herbert, man. Like he's got a fucking set of cojones on him. He's gonna throw that bitch downfield. I like him. I feel like Mike Williams kind of gets it back on track this week, and I really like Herbert, but I gotta go Matt Ryan here. Julio's back. He's this is a completely different offense with Julio in there. And Matt Ryan, his stats show it. So I'm going to go with Matt Ryan, and it's not a bad matchup for either of them. And Justin Herbert is exciting, but it's Ryan for me, man.
Yep. That's one of those questions you never think you'll see when you're in the preseason, and then you get 6-7 weeks into the season. It's like, oh, yeah, Justin Herbert's a fucking thing, a real thing.
Yeah, for sure. Deontay Johnson Odell Beckham, AJ Brown, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, or Bell.
It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's Edwards-Helaire, OBJ, AJ Brown, Deontay Johnson, and Bell's not even playing this week. So,
it's not Bell. He's the sit for me. It's gonna be between Deontay Johnson and Clyde Edwards-Helaire for me. Deontay Johnson hasn't made anybody's butterflies flutter, but he is still the number one in this offense. I assure you.
You are fucking crazy if you are picking Deontay Johnson over OBJ against the Bengals or against AJ Brown. I'm just saying, man.
I'm picking Clyde Edwards-Helaire here. Let's be very clear. I'd go CEH. Deontay Johnson would be my second choice.
Who's your third?
Odell.
Okay, so Clyde Edwards-Helaire is both of our first. Odell's my second and Joey's third. Deontay Johnson is Joey's second, or Joey's first, I'm guessing, and my fourth. It's got to be CEH, though. And I'm wanting to know what the rest of that team looks like because I don't know how you have Odell Beckham Jr. and AJ Brown on the bench.
We have discussed this team before, and his team is very good. I've gotten screenshots of this team. I know what's going down. This is a league right here where only touchdowns count, right? Yardage doesn't count unless you throw for 300 yards. Rushing and receiving yards don't count unless you get 100 of them. So this is a different type of league as well.
So who's most likely to get in the end zone should be this question.
Yeah. And I realize that now.
Then that probably makes me lean OBJ.
That makes me, yes, Odell Beckham Jr. here. But it wasn't until afterwards I realized just exactly what league that was. So I told him a different answer via messages. Yep. Okay. Jonnu Smith. Got you. Y'all good, man. Hey. Linda McKinney. Will Dalton find Lamb this week? He's going to find him a few times.
5 to 8 times for 80 to 100 yards.
So you're saying be confident in CD Lamb is what you're saying?
I'm saying be confident in CeeDee Lamb every single fucking week for the rest of the season. He is absolutely tearing it the fuck up in the slot. I don't give a shit if they bring in another quarterback to throw to him. CeeDee Lamb to me is a must start every week, just about. And man, I think Dallas gets it done this week. And I don't want to say it because I'm probably fucking wrong and they're probably going to make me look like a dipshit like always, but I think they get it done this week.
Okay. What's the depth order between Kelly Edmonds and James White?
Just like that, Kelly Edmonds, James White for me, that order.
I think I'm going to agree with you there. Yep.
None of those are sexy plays at all.
Hey, some people in deep-ass leagues, baby.
Yep.
Good morning. What's up, Brendan Carley? How you doing?
What's up, Brendan Carley? And them massive fucking pythons on your fucking arms there, baby. What you doing?
Dallas defense plays like they got shot in the arm. Casey, you got shot in the arm, not anyone else. But the Cowboys defense does suck as well.
Yes, but Dallas should get a Woozy back this week. We should get Sean Lee back. Like, there are reinforcements coming, and they're not the sexiest, but I do think Dallas will go from playing like easily the worst defense in the league to a middle of the pack type defense, which I think will improve them greatly.
All right, we got McKinnon, Drake, or Williams. I'm going to sit McKinnon. I'm going to sit Williams regardless because
this one's McKinnon smash and don't even think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
McKinnon to me has been super fucking productive when Mostert's been out. Roll the dice. Let's go. Like it's to me, it's McKinnon. He is the bell cow while Mostert sits.
I think I'm gonna agree with you, but I do think Drake has the better floor this week. The ceiling is in McKinnon's favor though. So
I don't think you start Kenyon Drake the rest of the season. I said it right now. He's not playing the Cowboys again.
I did say to try to trade him. But if he has another good week, he can have a good week against the fucking Seahawks defense.
He can. If they throw him the ball. It's going to be another big Christian Kirk week. Watch out for it.
Michael Twisted. You remember that Michael Twisted?
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Michael Twisted. I don't remember what I was saying. Hell yeah. Michael Twisted. I miss you, Casey. Where you
Michael
been?
Twisted, the new Antonio Brown. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, Casey. I'm coming on you, Casey.
Hell yeah. MVS or Jared Cook. Oh my God. Give me Jared Cook, and I don't like starting tight ends in the flex unless they're Travis Kelce or George Kittle, and I have the other one already.
Give me MVS. It's rough.
That is rough.
I'm coming on you, Casey. Or I'm coming for you, Casey.
Y'all both 5-1. Okay. I might keep an eye on that matchup. Oh, good morning, you beautiful bitch. You Captain Kirk.
I just want to give a special shout out to Captain Kirk Davenport. I started the NFC East news and discussion group, and I didn't do jack shit with it. And boy, I tell you, Captain Kirk is holding it down as the admin of that group. I'm just seeing shit popping off in there all day, every day. You are absolutely crushing it, Captain Kirk and Richard McCaleb. I appreciate the hell out of you boys.
Fuck yeah, they're fucking killing it. Oh, I love them. Dwight Kofroff seriously had 2 good trades this week and has left me with this question. Start Lamb or Judy in my flex. Give me CD Lamb. Judy is not getting open. He's just not getting open. Jordan said, before that Tim Patrick is the guy in this offense. I do believe that right now. I have hopes for Judy in the future. He's a great fucking route runner. He needs to be a little bit more polished.
I think that having Drew Lock is going to help Jerry Jeudy long term. And I think much like DeAndre Swift last week, there will be a point in this season where Jeudy takes that role and he doesn't look back. It's not yet. And Lamb has already he is Dallas's wide receiver 1. Fuck Amari Cooper. Fuck Michael Gallup. And most importantly, fuck Clayton Crawford. It is the CD Lamb show in Dallas, Texas.
Nate Sean, if the game in Denver, okay. He's just basically talking about a different question, I think.
Dog, it's wild that it snows places in October. I swear. That's wild.
It is.
I'm freezing my balls off. It's like 40 degrees in this garage right now. I got a blanket and everything.
Nate Stahl, what's happening, my man? Debo or Gibson, PPR flex. I like Gibson this week, man. What do you think? Can he do the Kenyon Drake shit from last week?
I really like Gibson, and I really like Gibson this week against Dallas, but I like McKissick more this week against Dallas. I start Debo here. Both are fine plays, though.
Sure. Yep. But I'm going to lean Gibson. Gronk is ass. You right, Casey. Fant or Jonnu, we have answered this question for someone else, Bobby Swan, but welcome in. If you late, I picked Noah Fant and Casey picked Jonnu Smith.
Jordan picked Jonnu Smith, baby. This ain't 2018.
You right. My bad. Shit. I don't think MVS is a good flex anyway. Any week, Linda. He's a dart throw. If the rest of your team is not very safe and it looks like you may lose, MVS becomes a intriguing start at that point because he can pop off a 70-yard touchdown
He's a
reception.
dart throw 100%.
Yeah. Mason Higdon from U2. What's up, baby?
What's up, Mason Higdon? Ring that bell, baby.
Bang that bell. Landry or Corey Davis. Man, fuck Corey Davis this week, especially. I'm going to go Landry here. It's not going to be close. I have zero confidence in Corey Davis or the rest of the Tennessee Titans offense this week. I'm going to go Landry here.
And what he means by Tennessee Titans offense, he means Tennessee Titans receiving core. But Jarvis Landry for me as well.
Yeah.
Start Derrick Henry.
You have to start Derrick Henry. You have to. But
he could be playing the 85 Bears. Start fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah, for sure. But
2000 Ravens. Start Derrick Henry.
This is going to be the week where he sits down a little bit, I think, too. But I'd still have to start him. Uh-oh. That one's for you.
Casey, I'm coming on you, baby.
Zeke, Carson, Jones, Jamal Williams, start 3. I think I would start the first 3 regardless. Zeke, Carson, and Ronald Jones. I'm gonna sit Aaron Jones this week if I got that lineup to choose from. They've already said that he's going to be limited in some capacity. I like him. I fucking love the matchup. Give me Aaron Jones 10 out of fucking 10 times, but I already expect for him to have a decreased workload. So
if Aaron Jones plays, you sit Zeke, and I want to move on from there.
No way.
I said it.
Oh my God. I love that.
I just picked Ronald fucking Jones over Ezekiel Elliott. What is my life?
Justin Jackson wants to know how we feel about Antonio Clown going to Tampa.
Let's talk about it. This is a special shout out to my boy Colt Martin. Tom Brady is fucking living his best life. No more nagging ass, fucking old man ass Bill Belichick riding his dick all the time. He's got more wide receivers than he's ever had in his career, and he just goes and gets fucking Antonio Brown. Are you kidding me? Let's go, Tommy Too Tight, all the fucking way to the Super Bowl. Let's go. Tampa Bay fan right here the rest of the way.
You have officially pivoted from the Dallas Cowboys to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Am I hearing you correctly?
I have always loved Mr. Tommy 10 Rings, and he's got a couple more to get. And I'm just saying, they were my Super Bowl pick in the preseason, and I'm looking like a goddamn genius right now because of that. Let's go, Antonio Brown.
I would have loved Antonio Brown going to any team in the NFL. When he goes here to this offense, I don't love it as much as some other offense I would have probably loved. But Tampa Bay is going to be a player you can plug into your lineup and get some production from. I believe that. I love that any team gave him another chance, even though he's a fucking clown. But let's go. Let's see it one more time, man. I miss you, AB.
I miss you too, AB. Antonio Brown about to be the greatest number 3 receiver in the history of all fucking time. Not even close.
He is definitely not going to be the number 3. He's going to be at least the number 2 behind Godwin. I think
you are an Evans hater. You right. He about to be the best number 3 receiver of all fucking time. I'm just saying, man. Golly, what do you do? Like, man, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I'm like, oh, you got Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup. Dog, all 3 of Tampa Bay's receivers are better than all 3 of Dallas's receivers. Holy fucking shit. And then you have Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette when he comes back, because I still think Fournette's something. You got Gronk, baby. Golly, you got the greatest quarterback of all time. If only they had a better head coach, it would be a lock. Fuck Bruce Arians. I said it.
Jordan Thomas has a huge heart on right now, but let's move on to the
Y'all
next
want to see it?
question. Trump or Biden? He says it's the wrong feed, but I think he wants to start here. I don't know enough about these two teams to really cast my vote here, but if I had to guess, I would go Trump.
I really don't want to risk the question of alienating my fan base with my political policies here. So PM me that one and we'll have a discussion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know enough about those teams, so
Those teams.
yeah.
So one is like an aging quarterback who's got a noodle arm now, and one is like Nathan Peterman. That's what we've got running for office this year.
Okay. Edelman, Mike Williams, Perriman, or James Washington. I think I'm gonna give me Mike Williams.
Give me fucking Mike Williams, man.
I'm a little intrigued about Perriman, considering that the little slot receiver guy who gets everything thrown to him is not going to play this
Crowder.
week. Yeah, there you go, Crowder. But I'm gonna go Mike Williams there, and I really like that we're seeing a little bit out of him this year. So Casey says, fuck Tim Patrick.
Yeah, sure. Fuck you, Casey Brown. Whooping that ass this week at auction.
Mine and Joe have been believing in Patrick, but yeah, you're right, Casey.
I think someone popped Casey in the mouth in the middle of that sentence because he said Gabe. I gave up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck the Titans. Let's go, Claypool. You damn right, John Miles. That's my boy. We got to get together this week and work on some cards, baby. I got too many again.
Williams, Jonnu, Claypool, Galladay, need 3. Give me fucking Kenny Galladay all day long, baby.
I need to know who the Williams is to accurately make this. If it is Mike Williams, I think it's Galladay, Williams, and Claypool. If it's Jamal Williams, I think I go with Jonnu, Claypool, and Galladay.
I'm going to go Jonnu, Claypool, Galladay regardless.
You're gonna go Jonnu over Mike Williams?
No, I'm gonna go Jonnu. Hold on. Did he give us 5?
It's Claypool and Galladay and Mike Williams for me. If it's any other Williams, it's Jonnu.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I agree with that. Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. Keep going. I'll be right back.
All right, Ben Kaiser, Edmonds, Tanyan, Curtis Samuel, or Bernard. I'm going to very confidently start Giovanni Bernard here. Anytime he's filled in for Joe Mixon, he's kind of been the guy. I think he's almost a must start. The Browns run defense isn't very scary. They are good at pass rush, but that's as far as I think I'm willing to take it. I'll circle back around to that and give Jordan a chance to answer it. Here he is. Go ahead and give me your answer here. Edmonds, Tanyan, Curtis Samuel, Gio Bernard.
Give me the best mustache in the business, Gio Bernard, baby.
Yep, same answer. Duke Johnson, David Johnson, I'm guessing, Debo, Lamb. It's going to be
CeeDee Lamb.
It's going to be Debo for me here.
It's close between Debo and CeeDee for me, but give me Lamb.
Okay, give me Debo. I think the Washington Foreskins team here is a little bit better against wide receivers than we're giving them credit for right now. So that's it for me.
I think they're going to sack Andy Dalton 13 times in this game, and he's going to have no choice but to fucking dink and dunk on CeeDee Lamb all game.
Hey, maybe. Is Traquan Smith a must start? No, he's not. I want to know your other options. I don't want to start Traquan. if you don't have to. Give me someone to pick against, and I'm not confident in Traquan at all. So definitely not a must start for me. Daniel Beebe says he picked up Antonio Brown too.
Yeah. So to answer the first question, I do think Traquan Smith is a good start this week. To answer this question, yeah, Antonio Brown smash him the rest of the fucking way, dude.
Okay, this is also on that touchdown only league, and it's also a team where he's got AJ Brown, Odell Beckham Jr. He's good, right? So in your case, he's not a must start, but I think the normal roster, yeah, fucking give me some AB, man. Let's see it. Let's go. Kevin Horton can't believe this is a question. We've seen a lot worse than Juju Smith-Schuster or AJ Green questions, baby. Hey, stick in there with us. You're coming from YouTube. Hit that bell for us. There's a lot worse questions that we could go here. I would start AJ Green, not confidently, but I'm going to do that here over Jonnu. Or Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm sorry.
Give me Juju Smith-Schuster.
You're stupid. God.
AJ Green is done, dog. He's big done. Juju has the chance to make a big play. I don't think AJ Green does.
Okay.
I still think Juju's the second best wide receiver on his team. I don't think AJ Green is.
I don't think that you're right in that analysis. So you think the Dolphins want Tua because they didn't want to win and get a better draft position? I think that could be an option, or it could be an option that maybe Tua's fucking lighting up the practice fields. Maybe he really is the better quarterback.
I read a really, really good in-depth article this weekend on this, and Ryan Fitzpatrick was on the verge of hitting numerous different milestones on his contract that would have greatly improved his salary. I think 100% this was a fiscal move by the Dolphins, and they want to not pay Ryan Fitzpatrick all those bonuses because he's kicking ass this year.
Shit. Okay. I'm going to need a link to that article.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll give it to you.
Hell yeah. Standard League, drop Mike Williams for Tyler Boyd.
No. I wouldn't do it.
Not in a Standard League.
PPR, yes. Standard, no fucking way, dude. That's Mike Williams' fucking sweet spot right there. 3 for 120 and a touchdown. The Mike Williams special, baby. Give me the fucking Steelers. I am praying that someone finally shuts up these damn Titans fans. Let's go Steelers. Big bid.
If someone's going to shut the Titans fans up, it's going to be the Steelers. But this, I think, is going to be a very competitive game, dog. Right now, I think, if my memory serves correctly, Vegas has the Titans at a 1.5-point favorite. But I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think they win this game. If they win this game next week, they're going to start off 10-0, and we're going to be looking at them like, can anybody beat these guys?
And the answer is yes. Patrick Mahomes can fucking beat these guys.
But that's going to be a question.
Yep, that's fair.
Standard flex, Damian Harrison or Jarvis Landry. Oh, man.
Standard flex, give me Harris.
Yeah, it is. I don't expect much out of him this week, though, man. I was kind of high on him last year. I was wrong. He didn't fucking see the field. This year, I wasn't necessarily high on him. I was drafting him as a dart throw. That's exactly what he was, a dart throw that you didn't pay a lot for. I think now is the time to say, maybe I drafted wrong. Jarvis Landry wasn't the answer where I picked him at. I'm going to go with Damian Harris here. You accept defeat, even regardless of your draft costs. At some point, you have to make a decision.
Yep.
Who we
Jones.
starting? Okay, I see the whole question now. That's weird. Brady or Cam? Give me Tom Brady.
That's right. You know that's right.
Jason Parker, baby. Ooh.
Oh, wait. What's
Hey,
up,
my
baby?
sexy.
Don't you fucking know?
Don't you fucking know? Just popping in and say he loves us.
And I hope you guys have a great football Sunday. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Wisconsin people being overly friendly. God, I love it.
I love it too. Mark Steenbergen, what's happening, my man? He was offered CMC for Jacobs and Thomas.
No thanks.
Give me Jacobs and Thomas, but I'd trade Thomas for CMC. I'd still do that.
Mm-hmm. That's too much to give up for a banged up running back that we don't know what he's going to look like when he comes back.
Who's gonna be the better quarterback in this Steelers versus Titans game?
Give me Big Ben for the win. Give me Tanner Hill for the better stats.
Give me Big Ben and give me Big Ben. I still think regression is coming. I still do, but he's been the best quarterback over the past 14 weeks or some shit. From a points per game basis. What was that you showed me? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. He's beaten Mahomes since he took over for last fucking season. Tannehill's a must start right now.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that's where I draw the line with the tiebreaker of matchup. More Claypool or Brown?
Claypool. Give me Claypool. Slightly over DJ Moore. Both way ahead of Marquise Brown.
What if that's AJ Brown, though?
If that's AJ Brown, give me Claypool more and then AJ Brown.
My order is
Malcolm Brown, give me Claypool more and then Malcolm Brown. Brown is the last one in this equation, regardless of the first.
Okay. All right. So Moore would be my choice. Claypool is second.
In Kirk, I think this is another ceiling versus floor discussion. If you need the ceiling, I think it's Claypool. If you need the floor, it's abso-fucking-lutely Moore.
There you go. That's a better answer. Start 2, Zeke, Rojo, Davis, McKinnon. Give me
Davis, McKinnon, Rojo, and Zeke in that order. Y'all stop asking me Zeke and Rojo questions. It's breaking my heart.
Give me Mike Davis and Ronald Jones. I'm going to sit McKinnon and Zeke this week.
You sleeping on McKinnon. It's Davis and McKinnon, but we both agree Davis is the one.
Yeah, and Rojo would be my second. Zeke question that we're starting Ronald Jones over him. Golly. McKinnon, Jamal Williams, Swift, Bell, Gordon. Start 2.
It's not Bell.
Yeah, it's definitely not Bill.
It's McKinnon and Swift for me.
It's going to be McKinnon and Swift for me as well. MVS or Ruggs? Gene Woods, what's up, baby? Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Bang that bell, Henny.
Bang, bang, bang. That was so MVS or Ruggs, half point PPR. Give me Ruggs. I'm not confident in MVS.
Yeah, I'm not really confident in either one of them, but give me Ruggs.
Tanyan, Fant, Russell Gage.
Russell Gage is a safe drop for me at this point.
Give me Noah Fant.
Yeah, give me Noah Fant, Tanyan, and drop Russell Gage.
I like it. Connor, Henry, Hunt, Jones, Swift, Henderson, Strart, 4.
So on names like Jones, y'all got to give us something. Like there's fucking 87 Joneses in the NFL. I'm guessing. Actually, I don't know because if it's Julio Jones, is it you know what I
Ronald
mean?
Jones, is it Marvin Jones?
Yeah, there's a lot of Joneses, so that makes this hard. For me, I'm assuming these are all running backs. So James Conner, Derrick Henry is a smash.
If that's
Kareem
Derrick
Hunt,
Henry, yes.
Ronald Jones, Swift, and Henderson. Fuck.
See, I was envisioning that being Hunter Henry the whole time. So, if it's Derrick Henry, it's Derrick Henry smash, regardless of matchup.
It's Henry, Conner, Hunt,
Jones. If it's Julio Jones, it's still Julio Jones, right? If it's Ronald Jones, that becomes a question, right?
If it's Ronald Jones, it's between him and Swift. Henderson is the definite sit. I really like Swift, man, and he's got a juicy fucking matchup this week.
Yeah. So does Adrian Peterson.
Gross. It's definitely James Conner. You know what? Go back. Because I would also consider starting Ronald Jones over Kareem Hunt.
Would you?
I would consider it, yeah.
I'm definitely not going that far.
This one's really kicking my ass, but I think it's Conner, Henry, Hunt, Swift in that order.
Jesus, guys, can't you just type the entire fucking names for us so we know what the hell you're talking about?
Give me an initial.
Yeah. That's fun though. I love you guys. Michael Lingo loves it. I don't know what it was because we got a delay on this and we're behind on questions. But Chase Young gonna win Defensive Rookie of the Year hands down. I don't know if that is a statement or a question, but if it's a statement, I'm probably leaning with you, baby.
I don't know if I'm ready to crown him that yet. There's a lot of season left to play. That to me is far from in the bag. If you had said after 3 weeks that anybody was going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year other than Joe Burrow, you'd have been fucking crazy. Right now, I think it's Herbert. I would pick Herbert all day over Burrow.
What are we talking about? Oh, you were talking about the other shit. I'm reading some. You're talking about Offensive Rookie of the Year. This is Defensive Rookie of the Year.
So Harry Douglas or Brandon Marshall flex. John Mobbs, you know we got to go with our boy Harry Douglas holding it down in Atlanta. I think Brandon Marshall's a little bit washed at this point. He ain't been the same since he left the Jets.
Okay, so my answer is going to be a little bit differently. Mine, I think both of these guys are kind of washed. And in fantasy football, you need a short memory. So I think that it's safe to go ahead and drop these guys off your lineup.
I don't know, man. I would stash Brandon Marshall at least another week or two. That's a great question, John. I love you, mate.
James Miller, should I trade Mike Evans while he's? Yeah, you should trade Mike Evans. And I was saying this before Antonio Brown came to town. I'm still trading Mike Evans. The touchdowns versus the amount of yards, it's not sustainable. Gronk is even becoming more of a red zone threat here. So just everything's adding up for me to want to trade Mike Evans.
I think there could come a point in the next couple of weeks where you don't start any of the Tampa Bay offensive players because you just fucking don't know who's going to pop that week. Like, that's what I'm scared of, is there's so much talent that they're all going to fucking take a dive.
Yeah, or you could spin that the same way and say you have to start all of them because you don't know, you don't want to miss that big week.
Yeah.
But yeah, get what you can on that trade thing and shoot it over, dog. I'll give you what I would do. Someone having a Family Guy moment after Peter stubs his toe. This is a
I I think he was talking about in your background because I heard someone doing that.
Yeah, Jude Arrow. Did you stub your toe or something a few minutes ago? You were like, ah. I didn't stub my toe. I stepped on something. Oh, yeah, that's right. He stepped on a little earring that someone had on the fucking floor right there.
Shit. I
But
thought
yeah.
Chelsea trying to distract you.
Oh, no. You would know it because I was like, stop fucking with me. I'm live. My wide receivers are Lockett, Lamb, Deontay Johnson, Beasley, and Chenault. This went to a different question.
I don't know what the question is, but give me.
I'm gonna tell you what the question was.
Give me Lamb, Lockett, Deontay Johnson, Chenault, and Beasley in that order.
This one goes back to the is Traquan Smith a must start? So
I wouldn't start him over Lockett, Lamb. I would consider him over Deontay Johnson.
I would start him over Beasley, and that's it.
I would start him over Beasley and maybe Chenault, maybe Johnson.
DJ Moore or Giovanni Bernard? Give me Giovanni Bernard here. DJ Moore?
Yeah, DJ Moore, man.
Okay. I'm gonna go Gio here.
To me, way safer floor, way bigger ceiling. It's DJ Moore. I love you, Gio, but there is nothing about like I'm as excited to start Giovanni Bernard as I am Frank Gore.
Really? I'll hat bet you that Gio Bernard outscores Frank Gore this week.
I'm not fucking taking the Frank Gore side on any bet ever for the rest of my life, except for I'll tell you he might get to the retirement home faster. I'm just saying there's nothing exciting about Giovanni Bernard for me, especially with Joe Mixon not really getting it done in the offense. I don't think Gio is going to do it either.
Gage Landry Tanyan. Give me
Landry Tanyan cut Gage.
Agree. Tom Brady or Justin Herbert? I believe we answered this already.
Point per completion.
That makes a difference. Give me Tom Brady here.
Give me Tom Brady.
I've always been intrigued to play in a league like that, man, but that's a lot of fucking extra points, dude.
Could you imagine doing that in our leagues that are already quarterback focused with the 6-point passing touchdowns?
Quarterbacks are the top 24 fucking picks in that situation. Unless wide receivers get points for receptions and
running backs get
like extra fucking bonus points and or points per target. I mean, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen. Give me Kyler Murray. Josh Allen's had 2 rough weeks in a row. I think a little bit of what we were witnessing last year is starting to show a little bit now. I think Josh Allen takes a nosedive, and it's not a nosedive to where I'm concerned whether to start him because he's pretty much a must start every week. But I don't think that it's going to level out, and he's going to be a little better than he has been, but worse than he started off. But I'm taking Kyler Murray this week.
To me, these are the 2 juiciest fucking matchups in quarterback land this week. Kyler Murray versus Seattle is smash start. You got to do it, and he's my choice here. But Josh Allen versus the Jets, dog. Like, I love me some Allen and some Diggs this week. But give me Kyler Murray slightly over Josh Allen.
Okay. I just think they kind of handle that game and hand the rock off a little bit more this week.
Very well could.
Unless you have Mahomes and Tannehill, cannot find a compelling reason to start Tannehill over Mahomes. Me neither. I would never do that, even if he has been better.
I would start Tannehill over Mahomes in some situations. You give me Ryan Tannehill versus the Seahawks when Mahomes plays. I just feel like there aren't any elite defenses anymore. Tampa Bay maybe is one of them. I don't know. There's always a scenario for everything. But yeah, 98% of the time you're right, Ben.
James Miller says Alan Lazard is coming back. MVS takes his ass back to the bench.
You could put both their asses on the bench. Neither one of them are relevant in fantasy.
Yeah, it'd be really dope if they got Tom Brady's or
Aaron Rodgers.
Some fucking weapons.
Yep. Well, maybe next year when he goes to be Tom Brady's backup in Tampa Bay, he'll get some weapons.
Swift, Lindsey, White, Chenault, Renfro, Corey Davis, bench Boston Scott, and Sterling Shepard. Jason Parker, I would have benched them too. If
I would not have benched Boston Scott. I got in an argument with my boy Ben Kaiser this week about Boston Scott, and I was wrong up until the last fucking like 3 plays of that game, dude. So,
I probably would have started Boston Scott and Swift, but this is asking for one. It's between Swift and Lindsey for me. I'm gonna go Swift here.
It swiftly smash Swift.
Caps lot was happening. David Johnston, Justin Jackson, McKinnon, McKissick, pick 3. Give me Justin Jackson, McKinnon, and McKissick.
Give me McKissick, McKinnon, and Justin Jackson.
Yep. Start 2, full PPR. Godwin, AJ Brown, CD, Robert Woods. Robert Woods has been a little banged up. He's expected to play. I don't see this as an issue. I'm going to start Robert Woods. And Godwin. Just say sit CD this week if you got those options. Just do it.
I think it's tough, man. I think this is really, really tough. I think CD is gonna fucking eat today. I do. I think I go CD and Robert Woods over Godwin.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking points, man.
I mean, Dak Prescott is still the leading passer in the NFL right now. Just saying.
Yeah, this is the point per completion league that he's talking about. Let me see something.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. We have officially reached the bottom of our comments here. Would you start both Mike Williams and Justin Jackson?
There are certain scenarios I would.
Yeah, I don't remember what the options were on that one, but yeah, I would too. I think both of them, one's kind of safer and one is a boom play.
And the way I always will look at that, man, is ideally, if you're starting Mike Williams and Justin Jackson, I'm looking for 15 a pop from each of them. I can get 30 points between those two players. I feel pretty good. And maybe one of them does have a bad week, and maybe one of them has a really good week, and one gets 24 and one gets 6. You still kind of get there. I am never scared to start 2 people from the same team.
Yeah, me neither. But it's not from the same. Like, I don't look at it like I need 30 points between these 2 players. I look at it in the sense of I'm willing to start these 2 players that are on the same team if I expect them to do more than another option that I have, regardless of which team they're on. My throat still hurts. Can you tell?
Yeah.
It's swollen. I got the frog in my throat. Is Jimmy Garoppolo a good start?
Never.
Never? I'm going to say never too.
PPR, it doesn't matter on the quarterbacks. He ain't catching no passes, and he probably ain't completing a whole lot either. Fuck Jimmy Garoppolo. Get him out.
Get him away from me.
Dude, like the fact that Jimmy Garoppolo is a starting quarterback still and a guy like Jameis Winston's riding the pine, it just ain't right to me.
Yeah. Russell Fry says he has 3 running backs playing Connor Davis, James Robinson. Should I flex should I flex and those wide receiver of any of those running backs? Hold on, let me go back and find that other one. Connor Davis. Can't find that damn question, Russell Fry. You see it in the comments? I don't remember what the other options were you had at running back, but I will rank these right here.
Oh no! It's start to full PPR. Godwin, AJ Brown, CD, or Robert Woods. He's asking, would you start any of those wide receivers over those running backs?
I would not. I'm going to start the running backs here.
I would probably start a couple of those wide receivers over James Robinson.
Yeah.
I would start CD over him. I would start Robert Woods over him. Who else did he have? Oh, shit.
I don't know. I think you're going to start believing in James Robinson eventually.
I believe in James Robinson. I really like James Robinson. It's not a slight against James Robinson. I just think Jacksonville is in complete fucking disarray, and I think CeeDee Lamb has as much upside as him on any given week, and especially this.
Sure. I agree with that. Caps Lock, man, good luck to you today. You have a great one as well.
Caps Lock, brother, we love you, man. We
fucking love Caps Lock.
Y'all don't see this every day, but me and Joey, we talk every fucking day on the phone, at least for an hour or two, just about. And there's some of you guys like Caps Lock, you come up all the time, baby. We love and appreciate the hell out of you, Rich Abbott. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hell yeah. Played Wentz, Scott Fulgham for 58 points. Same team can work. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Especially when Carson Wentz is balling out like the MVP candidate that he is. I just want to publicly announce, Eagles Nation, y'all some bitches. Every one of y'all have been wanting to give up on Carson Wentz all season, and here that man is keeping y'all in the playoff race. Y'all don't deserve Carson. I said it. Especially you, Clayton Crawford.
Yeah. See, I'm not an Eagles fan. You're a Cowboys fan. This makes it even crazier for a Cowboys fan to say this. But yeah, Carson Wentz is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL with no fucking help, man. God.
I think Carson Wentz is a legit MVP candidate right now.
Yeah.
Call me fucking crazy. He gets this team to 10 or 11 wins. He's gonna have a vote or two. I guarantee it.
10 or 11 wins is not happening. I hat bet.
I mean, he could get 6 of them against Dallas, New York, and Washington. That's 5 more. He's already got one of those. He's played close in a couple more. Y'all sleeping on Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz going to be just fine. Eagles are going to be just fine. Fuck all of them. Fuck Clayton Crawford, but let's go Carson Wentz.
Hell yeah. But Russell Fry did bring his wide receivers back up. Godwin, Woods, AJ Brown, CD. I would still stick with the
I would start every one of those guys over Robinson except for AJ Brown.
Okay. I can see your argument. I trust your advice as well. So Kevin Horton from YouTube.
I also want to say you can't go wrong. Like, your team's stacked, man, and you've got a lot of options either way. It's a fucking dart throw. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure. Aaron Jones officially inactive, by the way. Wow. Okay. I
still wouldn't start Williams anywhere or Dillon.
Yeah, I did state that my answer wouldn't change regardless. But my expectations aren't as bad as they were. But thank you for that, Kevin. I assure you that I have the notification and I know it. I'm just not looking at that screen right now.
Mike
Good
Papa, don't
morning,
start
Mike.
Aaron Jones, dog. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't fucking do it, bro. Sit him. If there is one call I am right on this season, don't start Aaron Jones this week, Mike Papa.
Yeah, absolutely. We have officially reached the bottom again. We can go ahead and rock this one
that
out.
shit out.
Dude, good fucking luck this week. It's been a crazy season, but it's football, man.
It has been a crazy season. Everything's been all over the fucking place. It's not like in seasons past where it's just like real chalky and you know what's happening every week. Pretty much the only things that are certain this year is Tom Brady going all the way like it is every other year. So other than that, man, it's been a complete fucking wild card this season and I love it. I told you I love Tom Brady lately.
Yeah, you have.
That's the goat.
Hell yeah, you're welcome, Mike Pompa. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. If you're on YouTube, hit that motherfucking bell. Catch us next week at 9 a.m. Central Time. Same place, same time as always.